Welcome back to Pops and Pylons. Let's play some more Europa Universalis IV. We're playing as Gujarat. We're going for Keep the Flame Burning. We had to flip to Zoroastrian religion and grab back our centers of faith and build up the monument Bakwa over in Shirvan. We're mostly done is the wrong word, but other than Shirvan, we have control of all the places that are relevant. We're still coring two of these centers of faith, and the third one is owned by my subject, which is not enough for the achievement, but we're getting there. Of course, we do have to get to Shirvan and build up that Bakwa, so there's still a lot to do. We're in a war against VJ because VJ somehow got it into their fake heads that we had been aggressively expanding or something. I didn't quite get it, but so they think that we somehow did something wrong, which obviously we didn't. And now they have been threatening to join up with others to, I think they call it a coalition. And, you know, that's just not a thing we can have because we did nothing wrong, right? I mean, obviously, if we had done something wrong, I would be all about proper justice and all that, but I didn't. Never did. Just been taking what's rightfully ours. So, yeah, no, VJ. We're not gonna have any of that. We're just gonna have to take you out here. And we may or may not take some land where we do. I mean, it's only fair. It's sort of a, what they call it. I forgot the word. It's not payback, but it's a similar thing, right? It's rip, something with re. It's a common word. It's missing in my head here. Anyway, essentially they have to pay us a bit because they're hurting us so much, right? They're making us go to war, which we don't like to do, and they're killing our men and stuff. So it's only fair if they at least pay us something back, like a bit of land, for example. The thing is, people being people, others are going to be unhappy about that then. They're going to then claim that we somehow did something wrong again in taking VJ's land there, even though we've just been taking some payment for what the hurt they did to us. But I mean, it's not like that's something we can just do anything against. Point is, I might not take all their land just because I don't want to make people unreasonably unhappy, even though it is just plain unreasonable. Nearing max military power here, we're still way ahead of military technology because we've been farming a bit of innovativeness for reasons. The thing is that we're very, very close to the spawn of printing press in 1550, and I wanna have as many monarch points available to me, get all my good scientists on the building of, or the learning about those printing presses. Okay, that's enough roleplay for today. We need monarch points to get printing press, develop the institution. And so I want to spend as little as possible before that. I will have to spend some because we're still 2 years or something away from that. I could take tech ahead of time, sure. Only 80% more expensive. Yeah, it does not seem like the way to go, does it? I'm gonna spend some right now because otherwise I just forget and overcap. Also, the freaking sun is coming out again and all that. Golden Era, encourage development. Yeah, just get some clicks into Porpendar here, which we have been using as a dumping point before. Speaking of dumping points, I wonder if I want my fleet down here. I don't know whether that's anything to do with dumping points, but you know. I have a trade fleet flitting around here anyway, don't I? I have 74 boats right here, with including my heavies. Now, Obviously, I could try to not... to just send my combat boats, to leave my military boats to do... well, leave my money boats to making money things. But for one, all my boats are money boats. And in a way, like so our flagship having a trade route map on it. Ooh, Timmy must have gotten hurt there. It's just conquest. Apparently no good best guess set up, so let's have that go again. What did you just lose, Timmy? Must have been something I had a claim on. Probably from the mission. It'll be fine. I don't actually care. So I was saying, oh, I don't actually need the boats down here, right? They don't have a naval fort. Never mind. It's all good. So I could have just left my military fleet there, but they might not have been large enough to actually fight the VJE's navy. I would have had to check that out in detail. And I would probably have just been lazy and instead gone with a just leave the whole fleet there kind of thing, kind of vibe. Okay, let's get you sieging stuff down and you folks just taking random places. These cannons are paying off now that I know that I have them. Or that I remembered. Income bonanza. I mean, 25 trade power is hardly a bonanza in my book, but it is something, I suppose. Now, it is so bright that I can't read the war score that we have. And hopefully I remember to cut this out, because otherwise you got a nice view of my belly there. Which I don't necessarily need on screen at all times. Not that kind of YouTuber. I don't know, are there those kinds of YouTubers? Mostly the year about Twitch, isn't it? Anyway. Ming attacking Korchin, but Force Tributary is fine. They can't really tributary next through tributaries they have, so I don't have to be afraid of them just encroaching on me with a tributary wall. So I think we're good on that one. 75% war score. That's actually kind of low. Oh, it's probably because Chanda and Patna are still in. And actually, how did he get this black flag there, Crossen? This siege is starting to be a bit annoying. I'm gonna go ahead and do something I should have done earlier and turn on the defensive edict. And then I'll consider how to deal with this encroachment there. I mean, I suppose I just send some folks to deal with it, don't I? Like 15 folks like this. It's not like we need a large army down here anymore. Lost a claim on someplace, somewhere. Oh, there's a decent chance we lose the siege up here. Yeah, they're already at 21% and Coruscant is way away. So we're almost certainly going to lose the siege, which is unfortunate. I could just peace out, VJ. It's not like I need 100% peace deal here. I don't even know what I want. My cores aren't done, so I don't want land. Not if I peace out right now. How are my cores doing? Not even remotely close. If I don't peace out for land, what do I do? But there are those centers of trade on the coast. How could I not? Alright, you got me. We might have to re-siege and stuff up there. And they have to be okay. Unless they get unlucky, which they so far haven't. Not up there. And don't take the siege, which would of course be nice. I would love it. It's not like it's forever. I'm gonna give you a general, so at least you can maneuver a little bit. Don't take my siege. Holy war against Mushasha. So, oh yeah. Hello Timmy getting cut up there. Hello and goodbye to me. And your fleet that you rode in on or something. Do I have more maneuver on the other guy? A tiny bit more. So let's do this. Let's get these folks, I don't know, out there, over there. Surely you're not going to take it at 35. Excellent. And with the increased defensiveness we have going on there, we might actually be there in time to now stop him from being mean. I have no other word for it. It would just be mean to do. This is a pretty cheap place. So's Halar. Where he has a card going. I'm gonna just do a Halar. It's not a place I'm likely to do my actual institution development in. I'm just barely not gonna make it. Oh, they didn't take it. Lucky me. Well, let's crunch him, therefore. Not quite the word I was looking for. And let's piece out Chanda, because I think Patna already has their own... Oh, they're already being hurt there. And what if I just sue for peace? They would just leave. I have no individual war score against them, so I can't take anything. But I don't currently care about that. I just want them out so I can... actually... No, let's have a look at an actual VJ's peace deal here. Also maybe get something down here that understands sieging. In case we do need more. Ah, but I can't peace out yet. Never mind, course is still waiting. Fine. Fine. Reason I'm not actually super interested in piecing out Chanda here is that that's not going to do anything for me, essentially. Essentially, that is the reason. It's not a good explanation, but it is the reason. So why would I go and explain it, right? Point is, I want long truces to these folks too. Not because I'm afraid of those folks, but because they will make up numbers that can join a coalition. The longer the truce is, the more of a leeway I have against coalitions. If I do a 5-year truce here, a white peace, then we're not going to get any of that. And that would be bad. And since I can't peace out VJ anyway... What? Impossible! Incompetent diplomacy? No. No, that's not me. Has to have been somebody else doing the diplomacy there. I'm the most diplomatic person you've ever met. And that's so. I will repay, and repay. Didn't even make the mistake of not having the money. You could argue that I made the mistake of having too much money, and you'd be right. But we're just going to spam that and build a bunch more manufactories because we can. And manufactories are the nuttiest. We're going to be so filthy rich. We're not going to be Genoa levels of rich, but we're going to be very rich here. I mean, somehow we're running a second campaign that also focuses on taking all the money out of India. Not planned. Didn't plan to do that, but it just kind of sort of happened that way. Also, talking is very, very difficult, and I should never be doing it again. Down goes Patna. Bam. Not actual bam. That is in Timiland. But, you know, the sound. Bam. No, bam. Somebody actually went ahead and took Miltech a million years ahead of time. 7. It's not even particularly good combat military. I mean, it's fine, it makes cannons usable, but it's largely very expensive. Most people won't have a million cannons yet. It does nothing, it doesn't give you any, what's it called? Tactics or anything. So, ugh. We have how many days? 276 days, which I can't possibly do the math on. The 2nd of January this year. So technically, if we're playing it properly, we can take it 6 years ahead of time and still get the discount. Still get the innovativeness. That will then give us a discount in the future. It's... I mean, I've been saying this a lot, but it's probably not the right choice. I think for you, I'll just take the most expensive place you have. Which there are a lot. Let's do Ahmed. Whatever, let's do this place. Sounds like my capital. Good enough reason to own it. So, the reason it is probably not the right choice to do the... to go for the innovativeness this time, even though I decided it was the right choice last time, is that we are much closer now to the spawning of the institution. And therefore, it is much more relevant to keep my monarch points around. Last time I did the math, kinda, and realized that we'd be accruing a lot of monarch points still before the institution can spawn. And we did. Math checked out. But this time that's not true, right? We have 50-50. Institution can spawn any day now, I think. Quick look at spawn conditions, printing press. At least 1550. Just needs to have a place that produces paper or is 15 development or is the capital. So, and it must be North-South Germany or Protestant or Reformed. So there are a million folks over in Europe that are eligible. They're gonna spawn that thing sooner rather than later. And then I wanna immediately go and hurt him because of it. Crush 6 more heavies. Poor VJs just not doing so well, are they? Here comes the core of BAM. Talking of BAM. 45, well, it's because you're not a state just yet. I can probably not state Kerman. No, not yet, but soon. I don't really need the prestige. I could use it. I don't need the men. So let's go ahead and placate the rulers in our subject some more. Although, nice to desire there. We don't need the help. I could placate again to make them loyal. Not that I see a particular reason to do so. Early on, I was considering subjugating them. Not subjugating them, integrating them, whatever it's called. Wait, did you rise up in Kerm and then in BAM? I mean, apparently you did. That cap is so close. But again, it could spawn any day. I want to try and stick as close to the cap as possible without over-capping, which is a tough thing to do. It's a toughie. More conversion that can be done, but no state to be made. Core. Actually, admin is going to be worse, but we're going to need admin extremely soon. Wait, what's these cores are in? I'm going to piece out VJ. And then we're going to need a million admin to actually take it. When are these going to come in? 22nd of October. So that's this month. Excellent. So we will be able to piece out this month. And then we will not overcap because we're going to spend admin on coring immediately. That's the plan. Okay, severe trade crisis is fine. Down goes Chanda for some extra war score. I should probably consider separate piecing these folks for full-on value. I mean, I can build the capital. Why wouldn't I? War reps. I want you to steer trade to me. I don't know, give me ducats. Yeah, 104 points sounds great game. Good choice. Separate piece, made it for themselves. Go. Day later. Dollar shorter. I cannot pillage your capital. Probably did that before. Or straight power, steer trade. Made it for themselves. Done. And now in a day. Did you say 22nd of October? Huh. One extra day. Down they go. Now we should almost not be overextended anymore. Yeah, only the 7%. And therefore I can go and take land from you. And we're looking at going up to Tundinadu. Tundinadu? Don't technically need to take that, but it looks nicer if I do. Any things on... There's actually something down here. 2 centers of trade in Sri Lanka. So I guess we're supposed to also take Sri Lanka then? Well, people are gonna be peeved. People are gonna be mad. So I came here to make people less mad at me. Well, not actually less mad, but less inclined to act on their madness. That gives me 100% overextension. That would be too much. I don't want that. I'm actually gonna leave a bit of VJ out here, like this. It's 87% overextension, which with my 7 is fine again. And it does still give me all these centers of trade. This cost me 1 million admin, but them's the breaks. Yeah? I mean, sure, I suppose. Yeah. Get out of my sight. Oh, and that gives me the government rank. That is great. We're gonna get 20 prestige from clicking the government rank button, I'm pretty sure. 25 prestige even. Which means that I would overcap. So I can actually go... Oh, I also want to go and do this, I suppose. Just do it now before I forget. And then I can go to you and I can placate you again. Did I do that twice? Yeah, I suppose. No, there it is. Super placated. I will go and... Oh, I always forget. I've done this mistake before. I suppose I'll do it again. This requires you to have 75 prestige. I shouldn't have done the second click. Ah well, we're gonna get it back very soon. It's just... It does get you straight up to 100 if you're at exactly 75. But if you're not, you're either wasting points or you are like prestige or you are just not able to click the button. Neither of which is particularly nice. Suppress. You know, something. Okay, are we gonna give ourselves a bit of peace? We probably are. I also want to give ourselves a bunch of states, at least one here. Still can't do it. Come on, core on whatever the place is. 90%? Can't be right. Oh, these are separatists, I'm dumb. Kerman, 93%. Just get it done. Could just state another place here, like this one. Core it. Yeah, ouch. Start the conversion. Actually takes forever. Colonial core is not true though. So it should be a lot faster actually. I want to do the same thing in a core, I think. Yes, 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 I know, I know. Nah, just core it. There's a price increase. I was considering not to do it until we have the prestige to click the button. We have it again. But the generation of prestige requires me to Oh, is at least... I would be well advised to convert provinces to do so. One more monthly tick, but then we're gonna need to spend some of that mill. And it says cap, but we hit exactly cap. That's kind of fine. And the institution spawned, right? That was just it? I think that was just it. I'm pretty sure. Yes. Yes, it was. Okay. So perfect timing. Well, I mean, as far as we could have perfectly timed that. Let's find ourselves a good place to develop in. So I'm looking for something that's cheap, but already has high development. Such as actually Porbandar right now, although Porbandar does have the edict going, so it's kind of not fair. So does Halar. It's actually saying, nah, it's a lot worse though. Baruch is the next best thing. So either doing Baruch or Porbandar. Baruch has the giant advantage of having a lot of room for mill. I think I'm looking at Baruch here. Baruch. It does mean we're gonna have to swap our edict a bit, but it's fine. There you go. And now it should be somewhat... Yeah, it's gonna be good. It's even cheaper than Porbandar. It's gonna be great. Some people might say legendary. Corruption is slightly annoying, but you know, it's fun. I probably want to do a few clicks and dip whenever I can. Like do it this way. So kind of want to have the thing here up. So we can see what happens to the printing press. Did I miss anything I could have done? We already have World Port, we have Prosperity, we have Renaissance. Our giants are not helping, but I don't think they actually are normally, so... How good am I on the dip anyway? Dip technology, that is, but still fine. So I can spend all my dip, I think, not have a giant problem here. I'm gonna want a lot of dip for integration at some point, but maybe not right now. And dip here is good, it's silk. Silk's a pretty good thing. It's not the gems we could have chosen instead, but still pretty good. Perdigard. I didn't mean to have this open. We're close. We're missing... How many clicks? We're missing 6.54. And a click is 6.16. So that's 2 clicks to go. Well, they're going to both be military because I have nothing else except admin. Don't want to use admin for that. All right. Printing press is present. As soon as I can, I will change the edict here to spread edict, but I cannot really do that here. Advancement effort. And we should have the 50% spread bonus already from True Faith and stuff. Yeah. Yes, we do. So it's pretty good. Should be pretty quick to spread throughout my land. And it's going to be good to have. Nice. Now, about getting me that prestige. You want to marry me, Bundelkant? I probably want to marry you, actually. How old are you? You are 40. I'm 41, so I guess, yeah. Accept your proposal, rather than the other way around. That will help keep them loyal. The placating I did will wear off, but the marriage will give us a permanent modifier there. We're not going to be in Shiraz on time, I don't think, to prevent the spread of unruliness over there. Because we don't have a fort. Fort and Bam is not protecting Shiraz. Slightly unfortunate. Well, only slightly. We get 10 years of separatism. It'll be fine. Now, Laristan is one of my centers of... Ooh, I can make you a thing. I don't want to make you a thing, but... Oh, I probably have to state it before it can actually be used. Afghan separatists and core are being handled. And Gore, sorry, are being handled. Nice. These Conversions here are going, not particularly fast, but they are going. Movement speed. Movement speed is such a weird modifier. It's great in some situations, and it just does nothing in others. Sorry, I guess you could say it's situational. You wouldn't be wrong saying that is a situationally great modifier. Which I know it's mind-blowing. Yeah, I guess I go back to building claims on you, but I really should be building claims on V or on Mazandaran. No, my subject should be doing the claiming on Mazandaran, and they're not. Are they? Oh no, they are. So I can go for Mazandaran at any time. I'd have to fight Mushasha and QQ, but I can actually use it to get into Shirvan if I'm willing to take non-co-belligerent land. That's pretty powerful. Not to say very powerful. Hey Mushasha, if I were to tell you to break your alliance to Mazandaran, you're close. Oh, you don't trust me much. Oh no, you trust Mazandaran a lot, is the thing. It's close. I don't think I can make them... Actually, they're not too far away from liking me. Let's go ahead and they would even transfer me their trade power or steal their trade. Transfer trade power would give me a tiny bit of oomph here. Let's give me your stuff. It's only 20%. I'm mostly looking for the opinion modifier there. I'm gonna go ahead and prove with them as well. Probably come home from Bahmanis. Those claims are not very useful. Orissa has a crusade against Bahmanis. I mean, I'm unlikely not to join here, so, and Bahmanis is still fighting the VJEs, and Orissa has been... Oh, they lost a lot of troops somehow. I think they had a lot more troops before, but still. Yeah, I'll join your war. Do I need to do anything while we're at peace, though? Not this. Alright, I never went to the zero. Forgot that we have a thing to go for 0% or extension. I want to go in there. Can't? Well, then go back to hunting those rebels, I suppose. And you just attach. Surely they won't dare to come at me. Money. We have a lot of money. How is that trade fleet of ours looking? Do we want more boats? Some. And then we probably want more of this kind of thing. That's some marketplace. And those are some decent workshops. And we still have a bunch of decent manufactories to build. Let's do it. Let's just do it. You're actually getting into my stuff here. Come on. You don't want to fight me, Rahmanis. You really do not. I would have left you to your own devices in your war against Orissa that you caused. And, well, kinda, at least. If you weren't such a fool as to try to attack me in my own land here. But if that's the case, I'm just gonna go ahead and hurt you. If I must. I even have cannons here and a 3 siege per person. So I think I'm gonna siege down Badar. Just, you know, because they annoyed me now. And a quicker war means a quicker peace. Which is good. I like faster pieces. Pieces. Yes. Cut my life into pieces. Not doing too great on the Orissans there. But hey, what can a man do? VJE separatists, they might actually need a bit of a talking to. Let's take you. Like, they're probably likely to show up here, and we don't have any forts there, so I kind of want to be closer to be able to react more in the center of things. And we can put them back on auto here. Just hope that they don't spawn on Sri Lanka. Oh, we're 35 minutes in? Well, also Bedard just died. I'll take it. Thank you folks so much for watching. If you like what you're seeing, as always, please do hit that like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed yet, and if you have anything at all to say to me, then there are a lot worse places than the comment section. I don't know where those other places are I keep talking about, but comment section it is. Just go for that one. Thank you for watching. See you folks next time.